Y'all, don't know what's going on. Don't know, do not know. I'm back. Hopefully, we can get the full live stream out the way. Hopefully, we can get the full live stream. Okay, there's what's up, Siobhan? How you doing? Yeah, sorry about that, y'all. Having some difficulties. Probably because my battery is low. What's up, Nigel? I don't even know how my battery is low because I wasn't even on the phone. I haven't even talked on the phone today, really. But somehow my battery is low. Yeah, I've been having this issue. I'm gonna let y'all know about my issue. What's up, Rick? What's up, Mr. Tanuki? What's up, School? What's up, Tony? I don't know if Cheryl Brown was first on the other live stream. She was the first one to type in and everything, and then I had to start it over. So I'm still gonna give her the first place prize. What's up, Patio? What's up, Street Life? But yeah, CB got first place because she was on the first live stream. But what's up, Gregory? What's up, Terry? Man, I've been having an issue. What's up, Isora? I'm gonna let a few more people get on in. I'm gonna tell y'all what issue I've been having. I don't know, y'all. I'm always having issues. Nigel said D was disabled. What's up, Massey P? What's up, Shakeem? Yeah, how many of y'all? What's up, Charles? How you doing? I haven't heard from you in a while. How many of y'all was on the live stream on the Red Channel yesterday or got a chance to check it out? And also, how many of y'all saw the video of my mom? Like I guess it was the part 2 of the video that I posted on the Green Channel, but it was posted on the Red Channel called She's Back. All right, Cheryl Brown, I told everybody you was the first one. Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? Let me know if y'all hear something and tell me what y'all hear. Okay, Nigel said it was disabled, couldn't get in. Patty O says me too. What's up, Pernisa? How you doing? Rodney says kids. Shakeem says yep. Sure Brown says water. Master P says had to make a shirt that needed to be ready by 4:30. Still trying to make the shirt. It's 5 p.m. Man, Master P, what issues you having? What's your issues? Yes, Siobhan, you are correct. You are correct. I got this issue. The people next door, actually the lady in the building next door, I never had no problems with no people that rented that building because I've been here over 10 years and it's been 3 different people in that building. Never had one issue with any of them. For some reason, and she do hair. She do hair by herself. And she got another a sister that's over there with her, but I don't think the other sister really do much. She's an artist. Charles says just been watching. It's cats, White Blur. Rick TV is cats. Shakim says someone in the background. Shakim, no, it's cats. So last last week, me and Scoob was on the phone. Massey says procrastination is what happened. I knew about this shirt since months. Yeah, you gotta go on and get them done. That's one thing, especially if they go ahead and pay. Like if you don't order like a big group order. What's up, Marcus? If you don't order like a big group order, I expect you to go ahead and pay for the order in full. Now, if you're ordering like 25 or more shirts, then I will allow you to pay half. Yes, Siobhan, I'm telling you, that is a serious problem I've been having. Now, last Friday, me and School was here on the phone. I think that was Friday. It might have been Thursday. But anyway, those cats, man, I don't know. I'm going to have to try to get rid of them. Because the lady next door, the cats been kind of hanging around. They hadn't lived here or tried to move in or nothing like that. But the lady next door decides she wants to feed the cats. And they've been like hanging out, and instead of them living under their building, it's like they under my building. And I'm not trying to have no cat family moving in over here unless they gonna be chipping in on the rent, you know. But I don't feed them. I don't really care for cats. I mean, I don't care for cats, but that wasn't really a problem for me though, Charles. That wasn't really a problem. I mean, he used to fix stuff over here. I mean, him and his girlfriend or whatever had some issues, and that was what that was for over there. But he ain't never. He always been nice to me. So I didn't. I don't know that. I mean, but the to me, Streetlight says mothballs under the building. I'm gonna have to get some. I'm about to go to Walmart when I leave here, so I'm for sure gonna put some. Mr. Tanuki says, "Dang right." Alexandra is laughing. Siobhan says, "Get a dog." C Block says, "And see, if I get a dog, I don't want like school gonna be mad at me if the dog attacked those cats. I do have a dog that probably would. This dog it's a bad dog. It's actually my stepdad's dog, and they had puppies a few years ago. They pit bulls, but this dog, if you come in this dog's area and you another dog, it's probably gonna eat you alive. I mean, that dog is pretty bad, and no, it has not been fought or anything. He had the dog for a long time, and actually he had two dogs. One of the dogs actually died a few months ago, but this other dog is it's a crazy dog or something. I don't know, but it have been known to to eat pups alive for no reason, stuff like that. Vanessa says LOL. What's up, Cynthia? What's up, Carrie J Inc? How you doing? And Sorry says, I was going to say that if you feed them, they're going to keep. Yeah, and the lady over there is feeding them, and they've been around, for a few years. It's cats in heat, and the other night, me and Scoob was on the phone, and they just like wild out there. I mean, it's just wild and crazy. I mean, I don't know. And then if they have kittens and they be under there, I don't know how territorial cats are. Because to be honest with you, I don't really care for cats. I mean, I just, I just have never really liked pets. When I was growing up, I had a puppy, but I haven't really just had a lot of pets or nothing, my whole life. But I just do not care for cats. And I'm not trying to hate on the cat people, but I just don't care for them. Then if I go out there on the porch and they got their kittens around and I don't even want them here, and then they'll probably be thinking, well, the kittens are not here yet, but with everything that's been going on, I'm thinking, it's probably gonna be some kittens. So I'm gonna try on Monday, tomorrow. Alexandra says, "Oh no, mothballs are horrible. I don't want the scent and I don't want the cat. Y'all hear it? I mean, it's just like a constant thing." And then I had a mat on my porch, and they've like scratched all the stuff off the mat. Y'all hear that? What's up, Tamara? What's up, Sam? Pernisa says, "Call an animal shelter and see if they'll come and pick them up. Tell them they're abandoned." I will. That's what my plan is tomorrow. Hopefully they can come get them. Sam says, "You won't have any mice." Look, in over 10 years, I haven't had any. So hopefully we good. I don't know what breed, Shakeem, because I don't have no idea what. I don't know. They just plain cat. They kitty cats. That's all they kitty cats. That's all I know. What's up, Jason Inns? How you doing? Olivia says, "They don't have to attack. Just them being around can help." Pernisa says, "A dog may chase away customers." Yeah, I don't want a dog. I don't want to have a dog in the shop. I don't know. Some people have dogs in their shops and stuff like that. I just feel like with this being my business, I wouldn't want to have anything here that anybody who walked through the door would have a problem with. Unless it's, if they got a problem with my cross over there or something like that, then they don't really have to come up in here. But I try to be comfortable to people. Sweet Street Life says, "I had a cat peeing on my porch. Got a coffee can and put mothballs in it. The cat stopped peeing. I might have to give me some buckets or something and put, cause I don't know. What's up, Gus? What's up, Southern Zone? C Block says cats attack. That's why multiple times. Tony P says them cats bothering you again. Where your mom? She wanted that iced tea last night. She at the house. She at her house. I haven't been over there. Pernisa says I hate cats. I'm afraid of them. Scoob think that I'm afraid of them too because I'm always talking about I'm not about to fool with them cats. They not about to call me up. What's up, Easy Airbrush? Marcus says I don't like cats either. Patty says OMG, you're killing me. Marcus is laughing. Rick TV says they're quiet now. They probably hear me talking about them. That's probably what it is. Yeah, C Block, the people next door or the lady next door been feeding them. I wish she would take them home with her. If she like them that much, take them home because she feeding them, but then they still living outside. And I think most people keep cats inside, but they just irritating. Sharona says when they make noise, they're getting busy. C Block says airsoft. I can't do that, C Block. I can't do that. I ain't trying to kill them. What's up, Shank? Marcus is laughing, rolling and laughing on the floor, I guess. What's up, John? How you doing? What's up, Tamara? Tamara says, seeing, I heard those cats, wow, off subject, but I just want to say thank you for your video. It has made me start my own business. You're welcome, Tamara. We be on every subject on the live streams. It's not a specific subject. I'm just, these cats, it seemed like on a Sunday, they be trying to take a little time off. Because I'm telling you, look, it's some stuff I had, me and School talked about with these cats, but I'm not going to tell y'all on here. We was just clowning around. Mr. Ezenek says put a bounty on them. I'm going to try calling, Sam says you could get a I would like to have a kangaroo. I don't know if I really would, but that would be an interesting pet. But it probably would end up beating me up. I saw the video a while back where I think the kangaroo was trying to attack this man, or I don't know exactly what happened, but the kangaroo was after his dog, or his dog was trying to protect him or something, and then the man ended up punching the kangaroo in the face or something. I don't know. I ain't trying to fight no kangaroo though. What's up, Luana? Jason says, I like cats, dogs more, have one of each. John says, no dog or cat around shirts. I agree with that, John. I don't want to have, I want to have anything. I want to have no birds, no seagulls, nothing up in here. When people come in here, I want them to be able to be comfortable because everybody don't like everything. So I can't expect them to, want to come in here if I got like pet snakes and stuff crawling around, I'm not trying to chase the people away. What's up, Todd from Ville Platte? Jason says, call a cat rescue. They will come get it. We got an animal shelter in town. I'm going to see if they'll come get it. Cassie says, I have joined you. Essera says, some people have allergies, so you want to be careful. Yeah, I'm trying to get rid. I don't want them over here. What's up, G6 Customs? White Blur says, have you ever tried the rolls of transparency paper? No, I haven't. Haven't tried them. That accepts rolls, but I don't even use it. It just kind of sits over there wasting all that about $1,500 that I paid for it. C Block says kitty cat seeing. Yeah, that's the only kind of cats I know, kitty cats. Tony says, I just rescued a cat from my workplace. His name is Mr. Well, these cats, I don't believe they friendly. But they are active, very active, if you know what I mean. G6 says, those, let me see, I don't know. I have no affiliation. Yvonne Clothing says, hi, Sin. What's up, Yvonne? Pernisa says, cats are very sinister, evil, and sneaky. They probably are, Pernisa. They sure be getting busy all around here. I'm in Manny, Cassie. Gus says, silk screen questions. Can someone explain how to get a smooth print? First off, you gotta make sure you have mixed your ink up properly and make sure that it's you the ink is in the container. It's already mixed. You don't have to like mix it, but you want to stir it up to, I guess, smooth it out a little bit for when you print. And when you print, you got to use the proper stroke. You don't you gotta, once you start pushing the ink or pulling the ink, I prefer pushing the ink. But once you start printing your shirt, you don't want to stop in the middle. You just go completely through. Maybe that's a video I need to try to do. It's like if you have thicker white inks, and then that's another thing, you can use thinner inks, and they also have ink thinner. I've never used the ink thinner. I just have used the inks, like with the white ink. I talk about the Total Ink Solutions white that I really love a lot, and it's a thinner white ink, but it does good coverage. Todd says starting up in Ville Platte. Leonie or Lee Janae says G6. Oh, never mind, talking to somebody else. I don't need no kitty litter. I need these kitties gone. But thank you anyway, Tony. What's up, John? How you doing? Patty O says, what? I don't know what that is. Let me see. What's up, Patches? How you doing? C Block says, rip to that strong kangaroo. Pranisa says that it probably would have kangaroos or violent. Let me see. What's up, Carlos from California? How you doing? Let me see. A fish tank will work. What tank gonna do, C Block? John says, seeing what size film do you use? 13 by 19 mostly, but also 11 by 17. Because if I have kid shirts, I'm going to use the smaller 11 by 17. But if I have all adult shirts, I use the 13 by 19. What's up, Kevin? How you doing? What's up, family fan? How you doing? All the way from Arizona. I've been there to the Grand Canyon. I've been to Flagstaff, Arizona. And where else? I've been to a couple parts of Arizona. Flagstaff. Where else did I go? I don't even remember. It's been a long time since I've been. Let me see. But yeah, like, I don't know. Hopefully those cats are taking a break, at least while I'm on here. Avondale. Family fan is from Avondale. Yeah, it was kind of cold up in here. I'm gonna be on this live with y'all. Then I'm gonna print these 2 shirts I have to print. Some print squad shirts somebody ordered, and then I gotta run to Walmart. And once I go to Walmart, I'll be back in for the day or the night or whatever you want to call it. I had a guy trying to get me to drive the bus route tomorrow, but I didn't respond because I don't really want to drive the bus tomorrow. Tomorrow is Monday. Mondays, you ought to be able to do what you want to do instead of having to do something that you may not want to do. So unless he called me at some point before it get too late, because he called too late, I'm going to be not answering calls at that time. What's up, Rick TV? Yeah, it's cold. It's a cold day. Look, I had bought this little pullover, and I was like, I'm probably not gonna wear this. I gave it to my son, so he never wore it. So I just asked for it back yesterday, and I had wore it yesterday because it's like cool, but it's not like cold. So Sam says it's already Monday down here in Australia. Yeah, on Mondays you ought to be able to do what you want to do. What Shank says, I'm a rookie at this, but do you think the little work you seen was okay? I was hoping you looked at FB, but Instagram was cool. The person message today, Shank? If so, and I'm frozen up again. I'm sorry about that, y'all. Just issues. Yeah, what I saw was, I didn't look detailed into it. I'll have to go back on there and check it out some, but I just kind of looked and I saw that you had some shirts posted, but I didn't really just like look as far as like critiquing. But if you want me to look, I can look and let you know what I think about inbox or whatever. If it's something that I'm like, you need to do this better, or it'll be better if you do it like this, I'll kind of let you know. But my that's because I say this is how I would have done it. That don't mean your customers are satisfied with it. You good. You don't have to look for my validation, but I will go back on there and look closely at some stuff. And if it's something that I see that I feel like will help you if you do it better, I'll let you know. Carlos says, this is all new to me, but what screens do you recommend? Like, what you mean, what screens? Like the screen mesh? Like, I have a video on screen mesh that tells you, like, you don't want to just have all one screen mesh. I mean, you can start out like that with, like, if you're just going to be doing basic screen printing, I would recommend like a 160 mesh, something like that. 155, 160 would be like my basic mesh that I use for anything. But if I'm printing glitter, I might use a different mesh, or from depending on what type of inks you're printing, you may want to use different meshes. Or if you have a very detailed design, like if you have a higher mesh screen, the detailed design will do better than if you have a lower mesh screen. So like if you print glitter, like real glitter, I usually print what do you call it, shimmer ink, and I call that glitter ink. But if you print actual glitter ink, you need a low mesh screen. But if you're printing, like, say you're printing process colors, then you want to have higher mesh screens. So it kind of depends. And if you watch that video, that'll probably help you out on that. But the size screens I use, are 20 by 24. Carrie J says, has anyone on here ever been to Skittles? Is that Skittles? St. Kitts, my bad. I feel so far away. No, I hadn't heard of St. Kitts. That's like an island? Where is that located, Carrie J? C Block says fish tank for kids and customers. Airsoft. Look, if I had fish over here, C Block, because this place don't have insulation, the fish would have to be like some deep water fish, something that can survive in ice water. And then in the summertime, they would have to be like some tropical fish that's used to being in the hot water, because it's too much of a temperature difference. But I guess I could get one of those heaters for the fish tank or whatever. But yeah, fish will have a hard time surviving here. It's coming up this week, I believe, Nigel. Look, I'm not big into the into the Mardi Gras. I've never even been to Mardi Gras. I never really even wanted to go. I mean, I guess growing up, I kind of wanted to, but since I've been an adult and could go and do whatever, I never even attempted to go. No, I don't do CMYK prints. Most of my orders are one color orders. Like if y'all look at my videos, like the football shirts, those are usually, I choose to do them however many colors they are. But most of my orders are simple one color designs. I mean, every now and then you might have two colors or something like that, but most of my orders are one color. They might want a front and a back print, but most of them are usually one color. John says, how big of a breaker do you need for a big heat press? I got my heater on right here, and it kind of depends, because if I have this heater on and my heat press on, which I don't usually have them both on at the same time, then I have flipped that breaker before. But usually if you got the heat press on, that's going to be generating heat, so you're going to want an air conditioner on before you want the heater on. But and that's when it's like freezing cold up in here. But I don't know, because I'm not that I can show you what I have in my closet or whatever, in my thing, but I don't really know all about that stuff. But I used to use my heat press at home at an apartment, and I never had no problems with it. I think if you're gonna have a whole bunch of stuff on at once, you may, but if you printing shirts and that's all you're gonna have on, then I think you'll be fine with just a regular heat press. Shank says, I didn't get a message, but I replied on Instagram. I just responded to your comment when I think somebody asked me if I had checked their channel out. Let me see. Ricky Crack says, you're my idol. You shouldn't want to be like me, Ricky. You should want to be like you, because you probably way better than me. Once you get everything going, You probably could do way better than I do. I'm a single parent. I don't know if you have any kids. I don't even know your age or nothing. But you can. I would like to be your motivation and stuff, but you could probably do surpass what I'm doing. And I'm in a small town. Family fan says the higher the mesh count for small details. Charles Esnack says Ash Wednesday is this week. India says, T-shirt chick, I need to come and visit you so I can learn how to get this business off the ground. Haven't started yet, but researching first. No, I don't have classes right now. If I get it's a lot of places that do have classes. Like if it's a place that sells supplies, screen printing and heat press supplies, whatever type of supplies, they usually offer classes. Like I don't know where you're located, but I know like we in here in town, it's not a place where I can buy supplies. I have to buy them out of town. It's a place in Shreveport that sells like heat presses and supplies for, for heat press printing. They offer classes. It's a place in Dallas and in Houston. They offer classes because they sell the supplies. So they also offer. Yeah, I'm trying to say it. I don't know if I said it. It's in the Caribbean. C Block says crawfish den. Where do you get your white ink from and how much? I get it from Total Ink Solutions. That's where I've been getting it. I had did a video on that. My phone, I can't really take it off charge right now because for some reason when I started this live stream, it was like 19%. And I'm pretty sure it's still low over here on the side. So I'm pretty sure right now I can't take it off. But so I can go back there and show you. But yeah, I do have a video on the what I call the whipped cream white ink. Nigel says I'm in Jamaica. Cynthia says, are you from St. Kitts? One color prints, higher proofs, higher profits. My bad. I can't read. Y'all gotta help me. I can't read. C Block says they live fine. Crawdads. Man, I miss eating crawfish. When I used to eat meat, I used to love crawfish, but I had to let all that go. Panisa says, have you talked to the lady next door to ask her and her customers not to feed she buy food for? It's like sending out SOS food over here. Yeah, it's two of them over there. One of them actually has a band around its neck, and that's the male cat, I believe, because it was sniffing the other cat. But I'm not 100% sure, but because I haven't got that close to them, I usually shoo them away when they like on my front porch area. Carrie J say I learned a lot from you, Sin. Nigel says, Cynthia, you from St. Kitts. Jason says, how much of your competition is near you? How far? I have no idea. Oh, I guess like 30 miles away in the next town. I mean, it's people around that do shirts, but it's mostly like vinyl. Like everybody around here is trying to do shirts. I just had a customer that came in here and wanted me to do shirts last minute for her, and it's actually a friend of mine's kid. So she came in here and I need these 3 shirts done, and I was like, well, when do you need them? She's like, today. They can it's 4 in the morning. They needed them for that next morning. So I was like, why you didn't tell me earlier in the week? She talking about somebody else online was supposed to be doing it, but they didn't respond back or something. So that kind of made me mad because, okay, first off, I'm a business that's been here that, have proven. You hear that? That means proven that that I can do the job, and that that I can handle a big job, a small job, stuff like that. But you go to other people knowing that I'm your mom's friend, and then knowing that I've been here for a long time doing this same thing, and you go to other people and they let you down, and then you want to come to me at the last minute. So that's I kind of didn't like that. C Block says, just don't have too heavy power pulling equipment on the same outlets. What's up, Antonio? How you doing? Carlos says, where do you recommend to buy screens online? Depending on how many you want. I would buy them from wherever it's cheapest. I don't. I have bought them from like different places. I don't just have a okay. I'm going to order my screens from here or there. I just type in screens, 20 by 24 inch screens, and wherever I can get the best deal is usually where I go. Cause I had well, they're not that price no more, but it was this art place that had them for a reasonable price, and I ordered like 2 sets, like 12 screens. I call, when I order six, it's I call them a set, because that's usually, my press holds six, so that's what I will call a set. Scoob says hit the like button. Family Fan says I order from US Cutter. 101 Designs. How you doing, 101? Where's a good place to get blank shirts? Nigel says I buy from Amazon and eBay. Cynthia says sorry, Sin. We just straight from no, it don't matter. All Cynthia said is snowing. Where you at, Cynthia? Don't send none of that snow down this way. I do not want no snow, Cynthia. What's up, Z? How you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. Yeah. My sister lives in Bossier. I can't even talk. Bossier City, and I visit her often. Yeah, I'm on the weekends. I'm usually in Shreveport. I just was in up there. Gus said, "Oh, never mind. That talking to somebody else." Rick says, "Check wholesale printables in Baton Rouge." Z says, "And your work is phenomenal." Thank you. I appreciate that. Kevin says, "Snowing in Jersey. You good?" Yeah, I'm good. It's cold, but it's not like this thing I have on is thin. If I held it up to the light, y'all could probably see through it. It's pretty thin. It's just like a polyester pullover. Tony says let me see. The cheapest I've seen is from WowSideNorth.com. Not sure what the shipping is. Ryan says, when you cure water-based, I know you have to do it slower than Plastisol, and cure my shirts with the flash dryer. Should I raise it up higher? I have the same kind you do. With the water-based, Ryan, if they are dry, all you have to do is cure them regular. You don't have to, like, the thing is, you have to allow the water to evaporate out of the ink to cure it. So first, if you dry it first, like say you're gonna be curing it with a heat press, you can dry it with your with your flash dryer to touch, and then you can put it under the heat press, or you can dry it with a heat gun, which is a lot harder to do than with a flash dryer. But that's pretty much it. I was using Plastisol ink in that video, but yeah, all you gotta do is make sure that it's dry. When it's dry, you know that all of the moisture has evaporated out of it. Nigel said it's raining cats and dogs. Jason says it's snowing there. Cassie says, I wish you would do a class for beginners online. We could pay you. I have it set up, Cassie. Like, if you go to my playlist, it's how to screen print step by step for beginners, where I actually, like, a lot of this stuff you just gonna have to do it to know if you can do it or whatever, or to get better at it. Because when I watched so many videos, which it wasn't as much detail back then as what I try to give you every single thing that you need, and tell the truth about stuff. Like, okay, they recommend you get the best of the best, but as long as you get decent stuff, then you'll be good, especially starting out. But if I could afford everything I wanted, if I had like $20,000 just to buy everything I wanted, I would. That's what I would buy. But when we starting out, we looking for a way to make money, so we won't have to be working for other people and stuff like that, or to make, some people just want to do it on the side to make some extra money, different things like that. But I try to give you everything in the videos. And the only thing I could really give you in person is, okay, I can show you how to do it in person, and I can let you try it and see if you can do it, and then the exact problem that you have, and I can try to figure it out and troubleshoot with you. Let me see. But yeah, that's pretty much it. But if I can get this building, I will be trying to do classes. Right now, it's this place is small. Y'all see how small it is? It's kind of bunched up. I got a lot of stuff in here. I really uh, just need a bigger place. Rashonda says, that's right, sin. You are a God, sin. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I appreciate all the support from all of y'all. I appreciate y'all watching my videos. Y'all make me feel special sometimes, for real. Kevin says 47 watching. We need 47 likes. Let's go, y'all. Let me see. Ryan says, how do you recommend completely curing water-based ink on the flash dryer? If you're gonna cure it on the flash dryer, you want to first make sure that it's dried. I to be honest with you, I can't answer specifically that question. I can tell you what I used to do. I used to use a poor man's conveyor dryer, and the main thing is to make sure that you have a heat gun and you get it up to the correct temperature. Like, you want it to be 320 degrees, and you want to do a wash test on it to make sure that that everything works. But to cure it on a flash dryer, that's basically what you have to do. I mean, I don't know exactly 100% what to tell you. I mean, you're gonna have to make sure that the whole design is cured, but I'm gonna tell you, it's a whole lot easier to cure it on a flash dry, I mean on a heat press, because you don't have to, like, if you cure all of the design but one small part, that small part could wash out, if you cure it all properly. And I would recommend curing it using a heat press if at all possible. But if all you have is a flash dryer, I mean, you just gonna have to, it's gonna take a little bit longer, because you're gonna have to make sure that the whole design reaches a certain temperature. Z says, you are special. You inspire us. Thank you. I appreciate that nice comment. Let me see. 101 Design says, hit the like button. Scoob says, I feel special. Tony DeFrank says, Ryan, get some warp drive. It might help. What's up, Sauce? How you doing? Sauce One. Rashonda says, that's cause you are special. It's like, cause I are special, but I'm pretty sure that's you, cause I do that same typo all the time when I'm texting. I don't know why the phones pick it up like that. They know. That's cause you are special, seeing. I like the video for show. Print Squad. Click. Let me see. That's for someone else. Uh-oh. It's trying to scroll up real fast. Ryan says, I have a heat press, so I'll flash it dry, then heat press it. Thanks. Yeah, I would recommend that, because the whole thing, unless you have like a China press. But as long as you have a decent heat press, everything should be getting the same temperature, and you will know that it's cured. Gus says, we enjoy your persona, Sin. Let me see. Rashonda says, I saw a 4-color one-station press, a flash dryer on eBay for $223. I'm getting that, and an exposure unit for $124. Y'all got me right last night about the merch maker. Scoob, you are special. Nigel says, Sin, you are the t-shirt queen. Thank you. I appreciate that. Cassie says, you are great. Fixing to go to church. All right, Cassie, I'm not far behind you. We having healing service tonight, so I'll be heading to church around 7 o'clock. Nigel says, hi, Rashonda. Okay, let me see. But yeah, that heat press would probably cure it a lot better, and you can you don't have to worry about holding the heat gun there. You could be doing other stuff. You could be you press the shirt, you could be getting the next shirt ready, stuff like that. But if you having to stand there and do one, it's just a little less work you'll be having to do it by curing it with the heat press. Let me see. Yep. Those cats, I guess they don't want me to get rid of them. They trying to act right now. But I'm not for no whole family of cats out there. And I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen. So I got to try to do something about this one cat. And I don't think it'll matter about, somebody was saying, have I talked to the person next door? I don't think it'll matter, because I don't know. It just something a little bit off about next door. CB says listening and making the kids clean, aka supervising. But yeah, cause I had an issue. Like I have never had no parking issues or nothing. I don't know, Rick. I haven't been there in a long time. I went to Lake Charles last year, I believe. I don't even remember if I went to Lake Charles or Lafayette last year for the little football thing. But my son, he won't be playing football this year. But I don't know when I'm coming. I don't know when I'm going anywhere. The next place that I know I'll probably be going is Shreveport on the weekend, and then I'll probably be going to Houston. Well, I will be going to Houston for the ISS show, but right now that's the next things in my plans. But I may end up doing something unplanned. Rick says I have some equipment to show you. Do I need to make a trip down there, Rick? If I get down there, you ain't gonna kidnap me or nothing, are you? Or throw me in a alligator swamp pond, or alligator pond? Z says I have China press as well, but my platens are too long compared to the position of the stations. I have got to cut the platens down so the shirts are positioned right. Yeah, they do sell some other platens, Z. They sell some different size platens on eBay. I mean, you may not want to do that. If you can cut that down, that's good. I don't even know. It's in May, I believe, Lori. I'm gonna have to see. I actually need to register like now, but it's for the ISS show. Rick says no, indeed. Seeing Rick, that's what they always say. When I be watching like cold case files and stuff, they don't never tell them they gon' throw them in the alligator swamp and stuff like that. Z says I regret buying China. What's up, Jose? How you doing? T Shay says where you get your shirts from. Lorraine says you've got me wanting to get my press ASAP. Yeah, you'll be making money, Lorraine. I don't know if you file your income tax yet or if you gonna be getting back. Hopefully you won't be having to pay. But yeah, that's a good thing to do is get your press, because that way you'll be once you get your press, you'll be making money. Get you a press and a cutter, or you can even start off ordering the transfers and stuff. John says I airbrush t-shirts with water-based paint and cure them at 350 for 45 seconds in a heat press. Yeah, that's what if you're trying to get it up to 320, I would recommend putting it on 350. That's the same way if you watch my videos that tell you how to cure the ink, I say the same exact thing. Let me see. Kevin says thanks for all the videos. You're my inspiration and help keep me motivated. Well, I'm glad to be a help to you, Kevin. I appreciate you watching. Nigel says all have alligators. We have crocodiles. Look, both of them about just as bad as each other, Nigel. Shoot, I don't want to run into one. Rick says t-shirts now is my business name. Jose says hello. I'm new to your channel. Love your videos. I appreciate you watching, Jose. Yep. I have to see. I might try to make it down there, Rick, and maybe I can like do a video of your shop or something. Just a little video, a little tour or something. Pernisa says I have plans on coming to Houston to meet you, but now I have to get my daughter ready for college. No funds, LOL. How far are you from Houston, Pernisa? Rick TV says I'm only on Facebook. Old school. T Quills, I think that's what it is. T Quits. If I'm reading it right, I'm sorry if I'm not reading it right. My glass has been lost for probably about 4 or 5 months, maybe longer than that. Just started with the heat press and cutter. I'm having a lot of fun learning. Yeah, once you get it down, T Quills, it's money to be made. It's money to be made. Yep, I'm probably gonna try to do some. Probably tonight I'll try to come up with some Mardi Gras designs, because the kids can wear Mardi Gras shirts on Tuesday to school. So I'll probably, try to do a couple of different designs for the kids. I made a Juneteenth shirt before. That was like when I first started printing. That was like way back in the day. Paris. I made a Juneteenth shirt, but I kind of like sewed it on my own. I didn't like most of the stuff I do is on my own. Like with me being who I am, a lot of people don't just like. I do have people that come, and I do have a couple of businesses that I print for, but some people have their own people that have been printing their shirts for whatever they whatever thing they doing. Even though the shirts like with our Juneteenth festival, I don't even go to that no more. I used to go to it a while back. Like at the time that I printed those shirts that I printed. If you check some of my older videos, you can see that video. But they they have their own people. Like they have some people that's from out of town that print their shirts, and their shirts don't look good. It's just like a basic plain something, and it's every year it's the same exact thing: white ink on a blue shirt, like a raw blue shirt. And it really, I have to try to get a picture of it, but it's really a simple something, and I could do something better than that, but that's what they want every year. So I did print my own shirts, and I sold them there before. I did that once, but I don't even go to the Juneteenth thing anymore. Kevin says, do you ever get tennis elbow from manual printing? Took over a week to print a large order. My fingers and wrist and elbow started to really bother me. Any tips? I never did. But see, I don't know your lifestyle, Kevin, but I used to like work out all the time. Like I'm about to get started back working out. I had just been dealing with a few issues and had kind of stopped working out. But like I work out usually like every single day, unless it's some reason, usually if I'm not working out, that's why. But I don't know if that kind of resulted in your tennis elbow because your elbow wasn't as strong as it normally is or should be or whatever. But no, I haven't. And I think tennis elbow is when you get your stuff out of position, like like if you throwing a ball or something. I thought that was how you got tennis elbow. Maybe you were pushing too hard with your arms. I don't know. But no, I haven't. I have had like my abs or back or something has been hurting, sometimes like that, for printing so much, it'll be like a little bit sore. Just your muscles because you're doing a lot of stuff that you don't usually do. Bernisa says, what's the difference between a alligator and crocodile, Nigel? What's up? What's next? Nigel says, I would like you to make a video on color separation. The logo is on a cloth patch with an orange background and was screen printed with all white ink. How can I make a screen from this? I did a video on how to separate colors in Photoshop, Nigel. I don't know if you watched that one or not, but I did color separation in Photoshop. I separated 3, maybe 4 colors. It was a tiger head that I just like got offline and did it to show y'all how it looks or how to do it. No, I don't use Plastisol transfers, Paris. I screen print my own. Like I just screen print the shirts. Panisa says about 5 hours away from Houston. How far are you from Dallas? Are you closer to Dallas? Because I will be there also. Yes, Kevin, I played for Ole Miss, the University of Mississippi. The herd and the head and the eyes is what's the difference, Nigel. That's what Nigel said, Pranisa. Kevin says it was over 5,800 shirts. Yeah, I'm not sure what the thing was. Now, if it's so many shirts, sometimes you may want to outsource because some people have the automatic presses where you don't have to do any work and you can see what the prices are for those, for them to print that, and you may come out better outsourcing something like that. Yeah, I played for Ole Miss, Kevin. I wasn't just on the team. I actually stayed in trouble. Like my first year there, when I was a freshman, we had a different coach, and I stayed in trouble. I actually got kicked off the team a few times, and I never went and asked to be back on the team. But they always wanted me to be back on the team. But yeah, I was all right. I probably could have been better, but I don't know. I was kind of bad when I was growing up. Well, I ain't gonna say growing up because I couldn't be bad living with my
Hey,
mama.
Charlie, what the happen?
And I don't know. My phone was just ringing. Let me see. It was like 5,000 shirts. Okay. Marvina says, "Hey Prince God, I finally got my heat press. It's a ProRail 1515 Auto Select. It was used. It has a slide draw." Kevin says, "You get, yeah, I got some playing time. I actually started at times, but I stayed in trouble. I actually got suspended for half of the season before. Like I don't know. I could have did a lot better, but I was actually a lot better after I finished college than I was when I was in college, cause I used to stay in trouble. I didn't like the coach, and I didn't want to leave schools. I didn't want to switch schools." Pernisa says, "Would you recommend the Ryonet starter kit screen print?" I have to look at that one. I mean, that's how I started. I started with their silver press, but I don't. To be honest with you, I don't know exactly um what all comes with that right now. But Ryonet, it was good for me when I started. No issues. Rashonda says, "Oh, never mind. It's Nigel. That's for two other people." Cheryl says, "My kids like she was bad." Yeah, I stayed in trouble. Like my thing was I didn't like the coach because he was like he tried to be like when I left from my mom's house. My mom was very strict and like a military type parent, and when I left her house, the reason I went so far away from school, which 6 hours, that's not like too far, but it was far compared to some of the other schools that I had thought about going to. But I went there to get away from my mom. I went there because I was like, you know what, my mom, if I go too close, my mom is going to be there every day. I went there because I wanted to be grown, basically. And I didn't want to have my mom because my mom was like super strict. And I didn't want to, I didn't want her to be able to like come right there where I was 6 hours away. You got to plan that. Styles Styles Pretty, what's up? I thought you played sports. What position? I played well actually they recruited me to play three. But in high school I played center. But I could handle the ball and stuff and I was a good passer. I was like a playmaker. And but I played four in college after we got the new coach. I didn't play much my freshman year though. And I remember one game. I was talking to my kids about this a couple of days ago. We was playing against Florida, and I hadn't been getting much playing time. Like when you're a freshman, a lot of times you don't. I was actually the only freshman that was not red shirted. Well, no, actually, it was one other girl. It was me and one girl. We was not red shirted, but I wasn't getting that much playing time. And then when we played Florida, and the coach put me in. This was my freshman year when we had a different coach, and when he put me in, I hit. I was 8 for 8. I hit all the every shot I took. I hit. So then after the game, he was talking to me. We ended up losing, and he was like, I should have played you more." And he was like, I'm a do better about getting you playing time." So after that, he didn't really put me out there the way that I felt. So he would be like, it would be like 2 minutes left in the game, and he would be like, see, and go check in. I'm good, coach. Let somebody else can go in. I wouldn't even go in. I'm telling you, I wouldn't even go in. And then for the warm ups, like if you like in college, you always leave a day before the game, and that the day of the game, you'll go in for a shoot around. And sometimes I wouldn't even shoot around. I would just watch everybody else because I'm like, well, I'm not gonna play. Y'all, you're not gonna put me in. Why I need to go shoot around? I'm gonna be sitting over here on the sideline. So I'm gonna do now what I was gonna do, while I'm at the game. So since I'm be sitting over here by you at the game, that's what I'm gonna do now. Cause that's what everybody else doing. They out there shooting around to go play in the game, but I'm not gonna go in the game. Yeah. So I used to. That's how I used to be. I mean, I was kind of bad, and I was kind of like if I decide something, that's what I decided, and that's what I'm gonna do. And Kevin says hanging with your uncles made you bad. Possibly. It could have. And then another thing, y'all, y'all probably gonna think I'm crazy when I tell y'all this, cause my coach, the second coach that I had in college, he made me go see a psychiatrist, but I changed my name to Princess, and I had the coaches calling me Princess. I wouldn't answer if they didn't call me Princess. I was bad, y'all, for real. Like I was really bad, and I don't know, like probably none of the people I went to college with probably not on here or nothing where I could have verification, but I do have friends. Like sometimes when I talk to them, they'll be like, "What's up, Princess?" or "Hey, Princess," like we talk on the phone or something. Because because I didn't like that coach, I just used to do all kind of stuff, and I stayed in trouble. Kevin says St. Patrick Day shirts. What's up, C Block? You back? What's up? Oh, what's up, Cynthia's? You back? I almost pressed the wrong button. Let me see. I got the price sheet right here. Here's my price sheet right here. It's backwards and stuff. And then I have like information down at the bottom and other prices like special stuff and stuff like that. And look there. Okay, now these people need to stop calling my phone now.
What happened?
They got my stuff all frozen.
If you be rap, you be single. If you be anything you want, do
Since it says I had to go far from snow.
Bad girl, go.
Pernisa says I'm in Arlington, about 10 minutes from the. Hey, I'll be in Dallas, Pernisa, and school will have already started by then. I don't know, if you having to school is expensive, and I know that, but maybe you can kind of put a little bit back to Dallas one. But I will be at the Dallas one. I'll probably be at the Dallas one all 3 days. My uncle is over there. I got people over there in Houston, but I don't know if I want 3 days with them, so I'll probably just be there on that last day. I would do screen printing if I could choose one to do forever. Kevin says, same person contacted me. Kevin says, I got one of the Ryanair stores. I really wish I would have bought a better used equipment. It was used, Kevin? You bought it used? Because I bought I don't know what they starter kit really looks like now, but I just compared, like when I be recommending Nevertheless to people, because they don't pay me or nothing. I just recommend them because I have price. It's cheaper than what Ryanair stuff is, and also I had the Silver Press. I ended up selling it. I sold it. And it looks a lot similar to it to me. It's and JP actually has some of their equipment. I don't think he on here today, but he thought it was solid equipment, good equipment. Nigel says having animals in your place can cause issues to your customers. Style says I got the Hussey 15 by 15 works great. Cynthia said, where did you get a chest that cheap? Press that cheap, my bad. Styles says, stay true to yourself always. Kevin says, so high school, you were All-State Louisiana. All-State Louisiana. I was on the All-State team. Is that what you're talking about? Like, I mean, I was pretty good in high school. I used to get like a bunch of quadruple doubles and stuff like that. I mean, I guess I was on All-State. It's been a long time. I think I should have been, because I was like really good. I was really good in high school. And in college, I didn't reach my potential because just like the stuff I was telling y'all, I stayed in trouble all the time. And I started to hate basketball until I finished college. And I could grab the rim. I could hang on the rim. And I had dunked the ball a couple of times. Never in a game or nothing like that. But I could hang on the rim. Let me see. Cynthia says back from cleaning snow. Kevin says first team. Cynthia says hold it up better. C-Block says feet in my face. Cynthia says I couldn't see it. Styles says, Petty, you still here? Styles is still here. Greg says, I just got in. What equipment were you talking about? Equivalent to the silver press. The nevertheless screen printing, the equipment that they have on their site. And like these prices that I have on my pricing list, they depending on where you located, they may that's one reason why I have never did a pricing list is because stuff is different. Like depending on where you at, your stuff may not be the same price. You might be selling your stuff for super cheap, so you start getting like a whole bunch of customers and you stay super busy because everybody else is making $10 more per shirt than you. You know, so I mean it's just different things like that. You can't always just go by somebody else's pricing list. That's why I always tell you, like, it'll be easy to make a pricing list if y'all just call some of the local places and see what they charge. You'll know what to charge, and you can just kind of base it off of that. To me, that's the easiest thing to do. Pernisa says, I used to do the same thing, not warm up, but when the coach realized I had a hot hand for the night, I would get more playing time. Kevin says, you know, Sin, this is your calling, not just printing. God bless. Style says, oh, Cynthia, I'm here. Yes, Cynthia wants to know where you got that cheap heat press. But yeah, that's Amazon ships out of New Jersey. You might have to put the link up for Styles. Cause you know Amazon got all kind of stuff. Some of it be the same stuff. Y'all gotta watch that Amazon, cause sometimes they'll have something on there for a cheap price. That go my mama calling now. Let me swipe her down.
What happened?
But sometimes she don't get it either. Like when you know how when you swipe and the phone stop ringing. The phone stop ringing, and you know somebody sent you the voicemail. My mom sometimes she'll keep on calling. Cynthia says, what? I'm in New Jersey. Yeah, you might can walk over there and get it then, Cynthia. Just call them and say, hey, I'm about to come get that press. Tony P says, Sin, I was gone for a minute. Did you put that? Yes, I did, Tony P. I put the price sheet up twice. Yeah, it's frozen, Rick. It does that. Every time somebody call me or text me or something, it messes. But yeah, it is frozen. It's back now, though. Greg says, which one is supposed to be good to start with from Nevertheless? They have the press that I kind of liked was the Kicker, because like if you get the one with the air shocks and like I got a press over there with springs. Eventually I'm gonna have to replace those springs. You know, eventually if I keep that press, continue to use it, I'm gonna have to eventually replace the screens. The air shocks will eventually have to be replaced. I kind of like the Kicker press because it's got like, you know, it's just the way that you do it. You raise it up in a certain way, and I kind of like that. But any of them would be decent to start out with. And then they have like whole setups and stuff like that. And they also have micro registration. Like if you get their presses and you add the micro registration, you're still paying less than you would for the what's that press? The one that Ryanair has out. And not to like bash them or nothing. You know, I'll be trying to help y'all find cheap prices. You know, cheaper prices for so y'all can go ahead and get started. What's up, Melee? How you doing? But yeah, they have the Shocker, they have the Kicker, and what's the name of the other one? They have like 3 different presses, but I kind of like the Kicker. I mean, if I would have first been starting out, I probably would have got the Shocker, but because I have been in the business for a while, and I know that the springs will eventually wear out. Like when I bought that press, I already knew that the springs will eventually wear out, but I've had it for how many years? About 8-9 years, somewhere off in there, and I haven't had any issues with the springs. But I did get like high definition heads. I got HD heads on my press, and the other one is the springs, which that was on the Ryanair silver press that I had, and I do know eventually they will wear out. Give me a second, y'all. Okay, for that person that was asking about what Total Ink Solutions ink I use, it's the all-purpose white. The all-purpose white. Tony said I need my own talk show. Because I be talking forever, huh, Tony? I won't stop talking sometimes. Pernicia says, I have had my press for about 5 years, and it's a spring press. Yeah, I had mine for a while, but eventually those springs will wear out. Like I don't know if you ever had a trampoline, you eventually those springs will wear out. I mean, that's just springs. And 5 years is a good time. You could be done upgraded or whatever, by the time you have for 5 years. So it will last for a while. I mean, that's why I got the one that I got, I haven't had any issues, but yeah, eventually you will have to replace. I mean, that's just regular maintenance. Style says, I'm sorry, sis, just trying to help out one of your viewers. I can't even talk. Viewers. Oh, that's fine. You can put that link up there for if you want to, Styles. Help her out. Help her out. And she in New Jersey, so she might be able to walk over there and be like, hey, I'm next door to y'all. Meet me outside with the press, so I can get started today. Pernicia says, oh, by the way, my heat press is also used. I didn't even know what brand it is. It didn't have labels on it when I got it. Shoot, as long as everything working, you good. You good to go. It don't matter what brand it is if it's working for you. Yup. Scoob, are you on here or have you abandoned us? I think Scoob might have abandoned us, y'all. Well, if anybody else have any questions or comments, they can go ahead and ask them. Tony P, you still on here? Massey P, did you get that shirt done? Let me see. Styles, can you put that link up on here for okay, Tony P, here's my thing again one more time. This the third time right here, but my prices may not be your prices. It depends on where you're located. The best thing to do is call around your area. The best thing to do is call around your area so that, because you might be charging. All right, Scoob, I thought you had abandoned us, but you might be charging not enough, or you could be charging too much. They said it's too blurry. Closer. If I put it so close, you're not gonna be able to let me see it. Trying to make sure. Greg says I'm still on here seeing. Rick says y'all might have to pause it on the replay. It's at 108. Pause it on the replay. And I put it on here earlier. Y'all can and I scrolled up and down earlier, but the bottom part is just like extra information and stuff like that, basically. Like if you order a 2X shirt, it tells you the price for stuff like that. And if you want glitter, which y'all don't have to charge extra for glitter, but I charge extra, I can't even talk, for glitter and metallic inks. Style says, look on Amazon, go to TUSSY heat press. I like it, but gotta get a 16 by 20. You welcome, Tony P. Yeah, that's basically, what it is. And then like for ink change fees, any fees you might want to add or may have to add. Because if somebody want to order 100 shirts, but they want every shirt to have a different color ink on it, but it's going to be the same print, you're going to have to charge them for that. Tony P says, Massey went to deliver the shirt and now she got some more orders. That's awesome. Awesome. Yep. Look, I think y'all, Tony P and Massey P, I think after a while, y'all gonna be just doing t-shirts and have it going on. It's good when you got a partner, both of y'all can do different things. One person can be printing while one person dealing with the customers, or one person designing. One person can be putting the shirts on the press and taking them off while the other person print. I mean, it's just so much better when you have a dedicated partner that's going to be there, and y'all kind of just working together on everything. But sometimes you got to hire people to do these different things. Y'all working to build y'all empire. Rick says, how can I send you my contact info, Sin? Probably Instagram would be the best way. I said I was going to set up an email for Print Squad and stuff like that. T-shirt chick Q&A, but I haven't done it. Z says, yes, it's good to have more than one person. I do it by myself. Style says, teamwork makes the dream work. Cynthia says, I need to hire someone. I can do more. Yep. And look, Cynthia, if you can, school is getting close to being out. If you can find you a high school kid to hire, I mean, not saying you should not pay them much and stuff like that, but if you can find like a little high school kid, they'll appreciate that more, getting paid and stuff like that. Man, I got this thing from Google in the mail. Well, I don't know when it got in there, because my mailbox, my PO box, I rarely check it, and I probably check it once, maybe twice a month at the most. But no, I don't do all over printing. C Block. What's up, Lorenzo? Oh, Lonzo. My bad. I was about to say Lorenzo. I got a cousin named Lorenzo. What's up, Lonzo? But yeah, get you a teenager or something like that, and they'll be appreciative of that. Trying to start my t-shirt business. Well, I got the videos for you, Lonzo. I got videos that tell you everything you need and stuff like that. Pernisa said that is so true, saying I've been trying to run business by myself for 10 years and would love to have a partner. Yep. Let me see. School says, I do it alone, wheelchair bound and tough. Greg says, nothing like that child labor, LOL. Greg, you gonna get us put out of business. You gonna get us put off the planet, Greg, talking like that. Jason says, I need an intern. Tony P says, I'm buying a scooter with my taxes and putting logos all over it for a delivery person to drive. Jason says, I love a partner too. Lonely out there. Yeah, you and School gonna have to get back together. I know both of y'all hurt each other and stuff, and seeing other people for a while, but y'all gonna have to work things out, and y'all can, both of y'all have somebody to work with. Pernisa says, maybe I should say 3 businesses. Lorenzo says, I learned stuff off you by watching your show videos. Z says, what do you get in your P.O. box? LOL, no child labor, Greg. 101 Design says, my daughter's my intern. My kids don't, well, my youngest son, he be wanting to do stuff, but he can't. I get bills in my P.O. box. Like, I started getting a P.O. box, like, when I first moved back home, I've lived in 3 different places since I moved home. So I was just like, if I get a P.O. box, I don't have to worry about transferring mail. That's why I use a P.O. box, because I get all my bills come to the P.O. box. School says he just has to ask Sin. Yeah, Jason, you got to get on that. Tony says Jason and School back together again. What's up, Arnita? Arnita says, I'm training my son to help out. Yeah, my son, he do lawn mowing. He do lawn mowing in the summer. But I be trying to explain to him, grass don't be growing all the time. You need to get something different. I've been trying to get them to start selling candy. Like right now we living at the apartments, and it's people that sell candy, but they usually sell like the little cheapo stuff. What we gonna do is get get sodas and stuff like that, candy bars, like name brand candy bars, stuff like that from Sam's, and sell that stuff at home, chips, all kind of stuff. And Maybe even do some frozen cups. Throw some frozen cups in there. But that's what I've been trying to get them to get into, to be more entrepreneurial minded. Cause like I got other things that goes on. Like I do the basketball training. I got a lot of people that's asking me about that right now, and also the exercise classes. I haven't really got like real big into that yet. Cause really, the people that I was working out with, they kind of came from, okay, one of my friends that I work out all the time, so her and a couple of her relatives started working out with me. So I haven't really just got like a huge group with that, where I could really just make some money. And then people be lazy, y'all. Like, I had the little group, and then we'll work out. By the time they get in shape, then they got something else to do, or they start missing classes and stuff like that. But if you want to lose weight or do whatever, get in shape, tone up, you're going to have to be consistent and persistent. Z says, no, you said you got a package in your P.O. box. No, I don't check my mail that, oh yeah, the thing I got from Google. I got it from Google, my bad. And it's the thing, it had $2 in there. It had $2 taped on this note, and it was like, if you fill out this survey, you can make $40, and everybody in your house can make $40. So I read over the letter. I forget what it's called right now, but it was like, if you have an opportunity, and actually they'll send you a router or a whatever, the router, Wi-Fi router thing, and if you install it, they'll pay you $100 is what they're saying. And also, really, I guess so they can just track you and know everything you're doing. So if you're doing something that you don't have no business, you might not want to take part in this. But I was like, I'm gonna do this, because I got I was like, okay, I'll use that money to pay for my OnStar and my Wi-Fi in my car. That's what I'll use that for. So I'll answer those surveys, just like how I use the that Google opinions or whatever to pay for my YouTube, so that I won't have to have commercials. I'll use that to pay so that I can have Wi-Fi and the OnStar in my car. Yeah, so that I said I was gonna do it. I'll have to see what it is, and I'll let y'all know. I've been doing this over 10 years, Lonzo, going on 11 years, I believe. Let me see. Pernisha says, I do daycare. Can't have anyone that's not old enough to be certified. Karen says, hello. How you doing, Karen? Tony P says, thank you. Maybe your son think you like a military. You know what? I'm the most laid back mom it is. I'm telling you, I'm not, because of how my mom was growing up, and I was like, I didn't want to be like that. I mean, I really appreciate that she was like that, because at that time I feel like that was needed, because I had friends who was active, if y'all know what I mean. I try to keep this kid friendly, but I have friends who were active in high school, and I had one friend that had kids. We had one kid while we was in junior high, had another kid while we was in high school. And if I would have not had my mom being so strict like that with me, hanging with these girls, I possibly, if I could get out the house, I possibly would have had kids at a young age also, possibly. But I couldn't get out the house. And then, I did get to the point where, when I started driving, she would let me go. But we was usually going somewhere, like we might go to the movies or like to the skating rink or, stuff like that. And when we had plans to do stuff like that, we was just going to have fun. We wasn't going trying to court or nothing, But yeah, I'm the most laid back parent. Like I'm not like, I wish I like having somebody else in control. Like as far as like the only time my kids really just have specific things to do or can't do stuff, I'm trying to sit right because my legs on my desk or whatever. But like they have chores. Like my youngest son, he's supposed to keep the living room clean. My oldest son, he's supposed to keep the bathroom clean, and they're supposed to keep their rooms clean. That's just regular. Keep your rooms clean and stuff like that. But like with me, I do everything pretty much. I like my oldest son, he's a sophomore. He just started ironing his own school clothes. I had been doing all that, and really the reason that he started ironing his school clothes was as a punishment, because he wasn't doing something he was supposed to do. But my kids got it made. We just went shoe shopping. Actually, both of them got multiple pairs of shoes. They really didn't need no shoes, but I just hadn't bought them no shoes in a while. So I let them pick out a pair of shoes. I was like, try to stay around $100. I wasn't trying to overdo it on the shoes. So my youngest son, he got one pair of shoes that was like really cheap, but he liked them. And I was like, you can get another pair. If you stay under whatever price, you can get another pair. He would never go look for another pair, so he got stuck with that one pair. My other son, he got some Kyrie's, but I'm not real strict. They need more whoopings and punishments than they get. Pernisa says, can't find anyone to help with t-shirts on the weekend. All kids are busy being kids. Lorenzo says, tell them to buy some candy machines. Let me see. Greg says gumball machines are a good little income for kids. Look, I'm probably gonna let them do this thing. If you can really make $40 a month, I'm gonna let them do that. And I got one son that this past summer he was trying to sell Gatorade at the park, but it didn't work out so well. I used to sell, like when I first came back, like I always been a hustler. Like I used to sell Gatorade at the park. I used to sell candy out the house, and in the summertime I would make snow cones and stuff like that for the kids. I used to make do all kind of things to make money. Jason says, haha, Scoob, I'm no good to you stranded in St. Louis. I learned how to cut hair first. And Scoob says, Jason. Well, Shonda says, I got a 17-year-old and a 13-year-old. I'm going to train them to be my help. My 17-year-old worked with me on my job. I subcontract him. Selling candy and snacks takes me back to the candy lady. Them thrills. What's up, TK? What's up? How you doing? You heard me on here talking about your mama? Greg says, Sin, I forgot to tell you, you won $2 million US. All you have to do is send me a $1,000 check to unlock your winnings. I don't think it's like that, Greg. I'm gonna fill out the survey and see if I get that $40. If it's in cash, but what I'm thinking is gonna be in Google rewards, which I mean it's stuff you can get off the Google Play Store, but I'm not trying to do that. But I'm gonna do it and I'm gonna see. Because they did put 2 real $1 bills in the thing, and depending on how many people they sent that to, Lorenzo says you're very good at that. Pernisa says, if you think it's a way they can track you, I don't think I would do it if I were you, because what about your personal information that they may pick up? Style says, talking about that screen printer machine. What's up, Hezekiah? How you doing? Been watching you for some time. Appreciate the info. I appreciate you watching. Z says, my ex-husband and I had a t-shirt and sign shop, and my daughter, who was in the middle school at the time, was great help. We knocked them shirts out quick. Pernisa says, I agree. I probably would have been a parent earlier than necessary. Thank God for strict moms. Tony P says, they better get out there and watch some cars. That's what I be telling them, Tony P. I be telling them, I'm like, y'all ought to have some little side hustles. Then my oldest son, he know how to mow, but he don't know how to weed eat. So him and my mom's husband, they work together. And I'm like, son, as long as you've been working with him, I would have learned how to do everything. And I would be seeing yards that need more, and I would go and I would be like, how you doing? I told him I would print him some cards out or get him some cards, business cards, and I would be trying to get some jobs on my own. And he need to learn how to weed eat and mow lawns, do everything. What's up, Elisha? How you doing? What's up, Jose? Oh, I spoke to Jose earlier. Oh, Jose said, okay, thank you. Jason said, I wonder if I can adopt some workers. Oops, I mean kids. They out there. Jesse says, or is that Josie? Josie says, I'm going to start and been learning a lot from you. God bless. I appreciate you watching. Excuse me. You're welcome, Jose. Style says, I gave my son a lemonade stand last seven last year. He's 7 now, so I upgraded the stand to a real one, and he made $50 in 1 hour. Yeah, my son, he do real well with the mowing, because they have this guy that owns a lot of land, and he's actually a lawyer, and they keep his lawn mow. They mow for a lot of different people, and this guy, he own a lot of land, so they mow. They go around and mow. They be all on the lake mowing and in different places, so they be busy pretty much every week. But as like I be trying to tell him, I'll be trying to get more. And then I told him he could wash over here on the weekends. He could wash cars here at the shop on the weekend, because they're gonna charge what they want to charge for water anyway. So he could come over here and wash cars and make some money, and had a vacuum cleaner and everything. But kids, they want to play. Yep. And my other son, my youngest son, he wanted to sell the drinks at the park, but then he can't never get the cooler ready. Somebody else got, they too spoiled, really. Lorenzo says, I have a construction business too, and what I do, I use the equipment to make my construction shirts. Yeah, and that's the thing I be telling my son. I'm like, Jason says, I wish I had a kid. I'm surprised I don't. Watch it now, Jason. Somebody gonna come on here. They gonna see you on here, and they gonna be like, Jason, we gonna have to go to paternity court. Jason, what are you talking about? Adopt. Go make some. Hey, he might have. He's a music artist. Greg. He might have some kids out there. They just haven't tracked him down yet. If he like some of the music artists nowadays. Jason, they gonna find you. They gonna find you. Jason says, I'm waiting on that knock at the door. You silly. Tony P says, I'm ordering some Chinese food while I watch this football game. Who playing football? I thought football season was over. Or you watching football? You watching football or American football? But yeah, I'm gonna get ready to get off of here, y'all, so I can call these people who called me earlier back. And also, is TK, you still on here? Style says, it's money in lawn care. I do it. I detail vehicles. We have 10 fingers. Let's give 10 skills. LOL. Massey says the shirt didn't turn out so bad. Well, that's good. They liked it. Jason. Tony say you got some more orders. That's awesome. Okay, the AAF, double AF, or the ALF football league, All American football league. I don't know. African American football league. I don't know. John says, oh, you can add or remove items from the kit. Beware, they only put half pints of ink in the kit. You may want to add quart sizes instead. Massey says, I was late for the delivery. She liked it and ended up ordering some for the whole department. That's good. That is good. Yeah, if you a little late, you gotta stun them a little bit. Make it real nice. American football. Let me see. Oh, it's on the NFL Network. Yeah, but if anybody I tell y'all what, hopefully this, I'm gonna try to bring the plug around here, because I don't know if it'll cut off. I got 2 shirts to print, y'all. I'm gonna go around here. I'm gonna try to print these 2 shirts. Let me find this extension cord, because I'm sure I'm gonna need it. Got these 2 shirts to print while I got everything turned on. Let me see. Give me a minute to plug in everything. Plug this in here. My bad. Come on. I feel like extension cords and cables and stuff like this are evil or something. You know, you put them together. Like right now, this is trying to tangle. All I did was just came over here with this, and it's trying to tangle up already. I just feel like it's evil or something. Yeah. All right, plug that in right there. Got it right here. Let me tilt this screen up some. All right, sit that on top of here and plug this in over here, and we good. If I can plug this in over here. I thought getting that weird thing would do better, but it kind of want to have some issues. Let me see. 101 says I'm new to this. I need to get some wireless extension cords. Somebody need to invent them. It wasn't tangled, school. Why they won't realize I'm gonna answer the phone right now?
What happened?
On here. They don't be on the block list.
If
That's
you be
what happened. Freezing myself up. They would want to freeze myself up now. Let me see. They freezing my screen up. I'm sorry about that, y'all. It'll unfreeze in a minute, hopefully. Go over here and grab these two shirts. Not my taxes yet, Massey P. I haven't filed them yet. I might have to do some adjusting on my stuff. Lonzo says your screen is freezing up. Yeah, when people call, like I'm sure y'all probably heard the phone ringing. That means it's gonna freeze the screen up. Pernisa says, "Seeing my niece told me she never wants to be her own boss. Would rather get a 9 to 5 so she knows when she get off work. She said nobody works as hard as I do, and she don't want to be that one lazy." Yeah, I had 9 to 5s, and I prefer working for myself, even though it's all on me. You know, whether I make money or not, it's all on me. But I prefer to work for myself. I don't want to work for nobody else. Okay, this one, let me go back around to this other one. Warm that up slightly. Actually, don't really need to warm it up too much. Yeah, I just got these two. Put your phone on airplane mode. I'm gonna have to do that next time, for sure. Thank you for that, Freshville. That seemed like it ought to be simple, but I'm special, I guess. I appreciate that though. But can you pick up Wi-Fi on airplane mode? Can you pick up the Wi-Fi? I'm gonna try it out next time, Freshville. That's a real smart idea. What's up, Eliza? How you doing? Z says I prefer to work for myself, but I'm back on 9 to 5. Got to get back on my real estate and travel biz game. Lonzo said it's best to work for yourself. You know why? Because if you want to get rich, you can get rich quick. If you want to work for others, not going to pay you what you want. That is true. They're not going to pay you what you deserve either. Even some of these people who get paid a lot of money, they really not getting paid what they deserve. Think about what the owner of the business, who probably not doing as much work as you, is getting paid. Just like these McDonald's workers. McDonald's is a probably $1 trillion business, but the workers don't get paid that much. But think about how much money Ronald McDonald. Look, I know Ronald McDonald is just a fictitious character, but you know, think about how much money Ronald McDonald's sitting on, and he not doing nothing. I guess in the beginning he worked hard to get it where it's at. I'm trying to adjust my watch right quick so I can start printing. That is Yemi Holiday, and that is what's the name of that song? It's Yemi Holiday.
I can't think of what it is. It's an African song. It's that rap song that she did. Like, it was just a thing she was playing around with. It's not really a song, but it's on. You can find it on her YouTube channel, Remy Holiday. I said Remy Holiday, Yemi Holiday. It's an African lady. Z says exactly. Airplane while on Wi-Fi stops a lot of calls. They can leave a message. I don't have my thing set up because I don't want no messages. I don't want no messages unless you text me, so I don't even have it set up to leave a message. What kind of work hard and get a minimum wage is not for me. Have to get the American dream on your own. They're going to be making $15 an hour by 2024 if the companies don't automate before that. Yep, and that's something you always got to worry about. Automating. If you get to where you deserve, like once you reach so big of a status, they'll tell you that you too overqualified because they don't want to have to pay you more and fire you from some of these jobs. Give me a second. I'm gonna grab these shirts. All right, I just have 2 shirts to print today. Ronald McDonald lives next door to me. The lady can't put her makeup on. Let me see. Driverless trucks to come, but no one gonna have money to buy anything. They gonna have us living in concentration camps when they get to that point. Let me heat this up a little bit and heat this other one up a little bit, because the ink is already on the screen and I'm probably gonna have to work with it a little bit to get it ready to print. What's up, Rigoberto? How you doing? Yep, I'm gonna print these 2 shirts. I gotta ship them out tomorrow. All right, go ahead and print the black ink on the white shirt. 1ST first. All right. Now the white ink onto the black text filler. Let me pull this up slightly. Just doing some test prints. Gotta go over that white a few times. And I'm sorry, could y'all even see that? Yeah, y'all could see it, kind of, somewhat. Greg says, they ain't looking seeing go. Patrick says, Sin, I've been meaning to ask you, where do you buy your scissors from? I bought them from Sam's. It was like a whole kit. It came with scissors and this little rotary cutting thing. Bought them from Sam's Club. Pernisa says, I've been self-employed ever since college. If you want to count the illegal hustles, I did it in high school, LOL. Yeah, I had some of them hustles that wasn't it wasn't like selling drugs or nothing, but it was it wasn't something I need to be doing. But yeah, I gave all that up for this business though. Cynthia says, I'll be off in my European playground this week, so I don't know if I will get you in Paris and Rome. If I can, I will join you. I'm still frozen. I have to type now. Y'all can't hear me? Okay, I'm back. Am I burning up a thing? Party at Scoob's tonight. Don't be late. Yeah, the after party is at Scoob's house. Look, when I was in college, one of my friends, I used to always be like, the after party is at her house. And everybody would come over there because she was real popular. So everybody knew who she was. And everybody would go over to her house. And I used to say that after every party. Y'all, I used to be shy. This was when I was like a freshman in college. And like I used to drink when I wasn't needing to be drinking. And I would get the microphone after every party. And I would freestyle. I'd get on there and freestyle. Sure. Yeah. The girl would get on the mic and freestyle like it was Friday. Sometimes it would be Friday. Sometimes it'd be Thursday or Saturday. It's a $50 interest fee. What's up, Austanian? How you doing? It's a $50 interest fee. Can I get in free, school? I'm a perform. I'm a perform for y'all. Can I get in free? Yeah, that's it. I'm a perform for y'all. I don't have to pay to get in if I'm a perform, do I? You might have to pay me. And we got Rye Beats gonna be there. We got Rye on the ones and twos. The good old days. What's up, Debbie? How you doing? Hey, Debbie, I'm working on your order right now. This your order, Debbie. Now I'm nervous because I'm printing for customers. For a customer right in front of them. Come on through, Ink. What's up, Jace? How you doing? Yep, you got me. It's 2,000 if you performing. I might not even be able to make it then. I won't be able to make it to the after party, y'all. I gotta go. I gotta find something else to do. I would not be at Scoob's after party, y'all. We're gonna have to find somewhere else to party because Scoob too expensive. She charged too much. She is too expensive. I don't even like partying at Scoob's. I don't even like partying at Scoob's. Y'all, let's go somewhere else. What's up, Robo? How you doing? Inspired me to open my own shop. I do stuff for firefighters. Being a former firefighter myself helps with the connection. Keep it going. I appreciate you watching. Mona says, hey, Sin and group. What's up, Mona? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? All right, we got the pink shirt right here with the black ink. Let me go around and make sure that everything is curing properly. I'll be right back. I'm over here. I could have waited a minute. Probably. Is it coming through? All right, that should be good. That should be cool. This one little part. And we should be good. School says I got 6.1 acres, plenty of room. Jay says, do you do a lot of spot color designs? That's pretty much what I do, but most of my orders are for single colors. One color. And here is the red shirt. The red shirt. And that's all I got to print for today on this Sunday evening. Trying to unplug my phone. Look, I got this weird shaped thing. I thought this would be better, but sometimes it can and sometimes it can't. Actually, why I do that? I ain't mean to do that. Let me go on around here. Okay, it should be charged up pretty good now. I'm gonna have to run this one through again. The white ink is thicker. My bad, I ain't mean to put my buttocks in the way. Yeah, I'm gonna have to run this one through again. Slow it down. And run it through one more time. Make sure it gets to the right tip so that it won't wash out. Yeah, black ink cures easier than the white ink. Let me see. One color, more jobs, nice design. Thank you. Yeah, that's getting it right there. That is getting it. We good. We good. Here's the black. Got my little fan on right there to cool it off as it's coming through. And we good. Let the fan cool it off a little bit. And I don't gotta let it fall in the box because I let it cool off with the fan. And that's the white print right there. And I'll be shipping these off for, oh,
if I don't trip over this table and hurt myself and have to sit at the ER all night. But I'll be shipping this off first thing tomorrow. I'm gonna just leave it right here. And when I come in the morning, I'm gonna go ahead and handle that. Thanks, Rashonda. Patrick says, what scissors you use in the vinyl? Where can I buy a pair? The scissors, any scissors will work, y'all. But I got this. These are Westcott scissors right here. I'm gonna show you the little kit. What all came in the little kit. Actually, the other thing is over here. And one pair of these scissors are actually at my house, so I'm not gonna be able to show you that. But it's about the same as one. I think it's about the same size as one of these other scissors. But I keep one scissors like right here. But this right here, let me flip my camera around. Right here, it came with all of this and one other pair of scissors. But this is the scissors I use. They're Westcott scissors. I got them from Sam's Club. Let me see, Westcott. But I got them from Sam's Club. Make sure I'm not burning a pallet up over there. But yeah, it came with this little rotary trimmer thing. So you can just like slide it along and it'll cut like off in here. You got a little blade in there. I don't really use it though. But yeah, it came with these. It came with actually 4 pair of scissors. The other pair of scissors I think may be in between these two or may be bigger than this one. I can't remember. What do I think about the Craft Pro 15 by 15? Let me see. Firebug says, how much do you make selling t-shirts? I don't know. I can't really tell you how much I make. I mean, I can't. I'm about to freeze up again probably. I can, but I'm not gonna say how much I make. But this is what I do. I print t-shirts. It's Coffee and None. That's the name of the song. Coffee and None. Yemi Holiday Coffee and None is the name of the song. But with a K, coffee. But this is what I do. I've been doing this for 10 years. Like a couple of times I had other jobs while doing this, but they didn't last that long. You know, I had to come back to this because this became too demanding. So I was like, I'm gonna have to quit the job because I got too many shirts to print. I can't be up all night printing and then get up and go to these people's job. So yeah, and I got rent here. I got rent at the house. I got this car note. I got that insurance for 2 cars. I got 2 kids. I'm a single parent. Half of the time I'm not getting child support. So I mean that kind of can tell you a little bit. I got bills, double bills at both places. 2 internet bills, 2 electric bills. Yeah, so that kind of figured out. I make a living, I guess I should say. Let me see. I don't know much about that. The Craft Pro 15 by 15. I don't know much about it. I'm gonna try to get this video done for tonight, so I can try to post it tomorrow for to show y'all some decent some decent 15 by 15 presses. Some presses 15 by 15 and up. Rashonda says, love that whole set. Thanks. C-Block says, temperature gun is very important. We forget that little fella, my bad. A whole bunch of numbers says, how much do you make approximately per month? I just told you what my expenses are. And I have other bills like credit card bills and stuff like that. I mean, I'm not gonna tell nobody what I make. I mean, I don't feel like that's nobody's business, and not to be mean or nothing, but I wouldn't ask you how much you make. I just don't want to tell that information. That's not I don't know. I just wouldn't ask nobody that. But if I wouldn't be on here only doing this if this wasn't making no money. And also, I don't know. I mean, I'm just not gonna tell that info. Some people might. I don't know. That's like my personal info. Like, it's some stuff I'm not gonna tell y'all. What's up, Levitite? Just added Link Bay to my big commerce site. Don't know if it's working. Rashana says she make enough to survive. Jace Tony says, get that hustle, Sin. Proud of you, sister. Stay blessed working for yourself. Thank you, Jace. Thanks for the support. Let me see. Levitite says, anybody use Inkbay? Norman says, that's very inspiring information about your expenses and your business if able to support your family. Patrick says she makes more than $15 an hour. Levite Apparel says hi. Southern Zone Graphics is laughing or smiling, maybe. Be Encouraged says, hey everybody, what's up, Be Encouraged? Rashonda says, it's nobody's business what you make, that's private. Jessica from LA, what's up, Jessica? C Block says, hey. Cynthia says the IRS is what? Cynthia, you said that might be the IRS, and I guess I'm frozen again about that. Pernisa says, okay, Sin, got soon. Job number 3 is calling. Somebody needs their hair done. I wish I could do hair because I need my hair done. All right, thank you for stopping by. That's why people asking that's personal. How much y'all make? The ones who asked that, how much do y'all make? Single mom, proud of you. Keep going. That's what Robo said. Thanks, Robo. Pernisa says, go make. Scoob says, money. Rashonda says, ain't it though, Cynthia? Yeah. How much do y'all make? Let me see. Where they at? The ones who asked that question, how much y'all make? Say it on here in front of everybody that's on here. How much do y'all make? How much money y'all make? Who else was that? Firebug, how much do you make? I mean, this what I do. I don't own this building. I gotta pay rent on it. I mean, I'm not a millionaire. It's some millionaires. Why the live trying to freeze stay woke? Firebug says, as a firefighter, last year I made $70,000. Jay says, off topic, but did the weather get bad in Manny? I'm southwest of you and Lafayette. Do power outages mess with your productions? The power don't really go out much here. Like where I live at, the power goes off if the wind blink its eye. It don't even have to blow. All you gotta do is say, and the lights go off at home. So it haven't really affected me. It's usually I haven't had any issues with it. But then, if I do, the people, because I only print for local people, it's they don't what you call it, they'll know. They'll be like, well, the lights is out, she can't print, which I can print. I just can't, and my uncle does have a what are those things called, the I can't even think what they call the generators. Yeah, he's got a generator. If I just had to use it, I could use it, but I can print. I just would have to cure my shirt some other way. Levitite says, how's the vinyl business having issues weeding having issues weeding faster? Any ideas? Screen printing. I hate weeding, Levitite. Leviti. I'm sorry, Leviti. I want to make sure I'm pronouncing it correctly. Leviti. The weeding, it's just gonna be weeding. I mean, you can they have Stahl's got this, it's a little weeding table that kind of heats up the vinyl a little bit to help you weed faster. or supposedly to make it a little bit easier to weed. School tried it out. She liked it or whatever. But as far as as far as weeding, weeding is gonna be weeding. As you do it more, you can weed a little bit faster, but you still got to kind of pay attention to what you're doing. But that's why I found out about screen printing. Robo says, you have the passion for this. That's what makes you great in this business. Rashonda says, facts, RoboCop. No, that's RoboCop. My bad. I couldn't, with all those O's and stuff, it threw me off. Normal says, I make $11 an hour as a preschool teacher and have 2 college degrees, but that's none of my business what other people make. Yeah, if y'all want to tell what y'all make, y'all can, but I don't feel I need to tell what I make. I mean, I'm not on no welfare or no food stamps or nothing. If that's enough, I take care of my own family. Squeegee says, keep grinding, love your work. M says, my question is not to offend anyone, just to see if it's worth starting this. I mean, I just told you what I did. I mean, I'm paying. I mean, I don't know how much money you need, but that's something you could Google. Like, if you go to Google and you Google different jobs, like, you can go to Google and Google how much does a bus driver make. They'll put the price up there, and it's all on you. I mean, just cause everybody else make that amount, that don't mean you're gonna make that amount. Like, it's people that make more than I make printing t-shirts. It's people that make less than I make printing t-shirts. So it's all depending on you and your area and your work and stuff like that. I mean, I'm not offended by it. That's just something I'm not willing to tell. I'm not I feel like that's my personal business. I don't want to put that out there. But if you Google that, like different jobs, whatever job you want, a construction worker, it tells you what they make. It'll be like they make $5,000 to $5 million a year or whatever. You can Google that and find out. I mean, if you're just trying to find out for specific types of jobs, but like for me, as far as my info, I'm not trying to tell that. Like, I'm not a person that try to show off. And like, if I have a lot of money, you'll never know. If I have a little money, I don't know, you might know if I was broke or don't have no money. Excuse me, my nose is itching because I be looking raggedy and stuff. What's up, Frank? How you doing? Sending love to you and your mom. Hey, did y'all check out the other video on the Red channel called She's Back? It's the part 2 to that video that me and my mom did. So if y'all haven't checked that out on the Red channel, and subscribe to the Red channel. I'm gonna do better this week about the videos. Last week I kind of fell off a little bit because I had some other stuff going on, and my son was sick. He was out of school that whole week except for Monday, and then I ended up having to take him to the doctor twice. And let me check my nose out, y'all, because my nose itching. I'm gonna have to take care of that right quick. Give me a sec. But yeah, Levity says, thinking of getting a big cutter 24-inch. Go for it. I say go for it, Levity. You'll see that it cuts a lot faster than the smaller cutters. Rashonda says, that's what I love about seeing she's real and sweet and don't have to give some of the game up, but she do cause good peeps. Leviti says, table, too much money. C Block says, go for it. Jay says, do you prefer scissor or thermoflex vinyl? I prefer no cuss words. That's one thing I prefer, because it might be kids on here. I have teenagers and stuff on here. I don't want to be have a whole bunch of cuss words on my page, but I like Stahl's. I like Stahl's vinyl. Cynthia says, I make too much. My tax is another seller for someone else. I want to make less so my son could get better funds for college, but not working that way. Um, Starting a business, you get deductions for stuff like that. Cynthia's. Look, you'll have to inbox me on Instagram, Cynthia's, when you get a chance. Debbie says, thank you, saying they look great. Be encouraged. It says, I just got the new SG 400 sublimation printer. C Block says, whistle while you weed. Be encouraged says, I got tired of fooling with Epson. Yeah, I think Epson like to drink ink too. And do all kind of maintenance that you don't really need. Pernisa says, start your business, and when it picks up, you know when to give up the other job. If it doesn't pick up, you know when to quit. Leviti says, okay. Frank says, we checked out Mama on the Red Channel, LOL. Yeah, she was supposed to be doing another video, but she was like she started, I'm not really that interested in that stuff that she do, y'all. I'm not. I guess because it's my mom and she do it all the time and I seen her do it. But she'll be like explaining stuff to me. Like when she know I had did that first video, she was like, yeah, this is what I'm gonna do with this and that, and and I wasn't really that interested in it. But if she want me to make a video of it, I will, because I've been seeing her do it. Like, she always been creative and stuff, like all my life. Ron says, hey, just wondering, I have a new HP and heat press. Is it hard to load garments because the shirts want to stick to the pad? Does anyone use covers? I use a cover, and yes, the shirts kind of stick to it. If you get a cover, it won't stick to it. And it's no use in trying to buy some expensive cover, because you can go to eBay or wherever and just get the cheapest cover you can find. Because I bought one from what was the name of that place? Doggone it. I did the video on it and I can't remember where I bought it from, but I bought one that cost more because I wanted a nice one, but it ended up being one of the cheaper ones too. The one on my old press is better. So it's just not really gonna matter where you get it from, because they all probably gonna be the cheaper ones and you'll come out better paying for a cheaper one. They do the same thing. The cheaper ones are just a little thinner, and that's not a problem. It's still gonna do the same thing. Robo says, what's your experience with HTV stretch vinyl? Pros and cons. I use it on the fighter shorts. They wear spandex shorts in their fights. I mean, I haven't had no problems with it. It's been a long time since I used stretch vinyl. I used some years ago. What did I use it for? I used it for something that was stretchy, like something that was polyester or something. Y'all hear that? Let them cats go again. Lorenzo says, man, you got to try any business these days, man. You might make it, you might not. That's word for try. Let me see. My bag. I'm gonna see if I can let y'all see what kind of cat this is out here, if it's on the porch. I hear it, but I don't see it. I guess it's not on the porch. Let me see. You missed a lot, family. You missed a lot. Rashonda says Epson is terrible on inks. Cynthia says, Sin, I only do crafts so people have nice things. I'm a nerd, so I'm good. Oh, that's why you making all that big money, Cynthia's. That's why you big balling like that. You're going to have to adopt some kids. I'll send you my kids if you want them. You want them? Just let me know and I'll send them to you. And they'll help you get some tax off. Family says Sister is a good product. C Block says you want a 4-way stretch. Let me see. I'm about to get ready to go, y'all. I'm gonna try to read all these last comments because I don't like to leave y'all hanging. Like, if I'm gonna be on live, I like to interact with y'all and conversate with y'all and answer every question. I don't like to skip and not answer and not acknowledge that everybody that's on here. I got a R100 need to get rid of, but where It Drinks Inc. Let me see. Be encouraged. Yeah, I agree with that. Mom is where you get your creativity. I was telling my mom, like, I used to draw when I was younger, and I was like, I wish I would have had somebody to encourage me to draw more, but now I have lost it. I can't really draw. And my dad has always been a hustler, so I get the creativity from my mom and the hustle from my dad. Phoenicia says, Cynthia, I'm in the same position. Now my daughter does not qualify for full grants. I have to pay out of pocket about 20% for college, which I think is too much. I guess I'm being cheap. Yeah, that college ain't no joke, y'all. If you can try to get a scholarship, if you got young kids, you can try to get them into sports and stuff like that. Because I'm telling you, that college is expensive. I have a sister me and one of my sisters, we got basketball scholarships. The other sister, she ended up having to pay for college, and I believe she's still paying. I'm not 100% sure, but I know a few years ago, about 5 years ago, I know she was still paying. And then I have a cousin that they are taking the money forcefully out of her check, but she didn't even complete. Let me see. Style says, I wish I could show all the stuff I have and still haven't made one thing yet. I'm waiting on my new 15-inch laptop just for this business. You can show everything, Styles, on Facebook or on Instagram. Ryan says, when you use vinyl to make your stencil, did you use permanent adhesive vinyl? No, I use sign vinyl. And you just peel it off. School says, Styles, join our page on Facebook, Print Squad. Family says, got busy with graphics. Big Camp says, hey, Sin, what's up? Amazon has some that I purchased, and it was 5 for $9. They're thick and large. And is that that's the covers for the bottom that, with the elastic on it, so it'll stay on the bottom? Yeah, I'm about to get ready to get off of here, y'all. I'm trying to get to the end. Okay, I'm at the end. All right, House Scraper, thank you for joining. Thank you, Leviti, for stopping by. Thank you, Big Camp. Scoob, I'll holler at you shortly. Family Fun says, have the kids apply for grants. Many out there to help with college. Style says, thanks, family, I appreciate it. Jay says, peace, Sin. Rick says, see y'all later. Time for Netflix. Leviti says, I got a new video, check it out. I have to go on there when I get back home. All right, Rashonda. Dang it, there's a train. And I gotta go pick my kids up to go to Walmart. All right, Jason, thank you for stopping by. All right, Z. All right, John. All right, Styles. All right, C Block. All right, be encouraged. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump off of here, but I appreciate y'all joining in. But make sure y'all hit the thumbs up button. If y'all haven't subscribed to the Red channel, go ahead and subscribe. And if y'all haven't checked out the video with my mom, since a lot of people like the one on the Green channel, it's a part 2 to that. It's called She's Back, and it's on the Red channel. So y'all make sure y'all check that out. Well, I'm going to jump off of here. Patrick says, teach them how to print shirts and pay their way. They don't be wanting to print shirts. They got other ideas. Drink selling. They want to sell Gatorade and stuff like that, and candy, and mow lawns. All right, Leviti, thank you. I appreciate that. But I'm gonna go ahead and jump off of here, and I'm gonna check you out too, Leviti, when I get back home. Let me write that down so I won't forget, because it's a bunch of y'all, so I have to write y'all names down so I won't forget what I'm supposed to be doing. All right. All right, C Block. All right, Jamie. All right, Kevin. But I appreciate all of y'all, and I will see y'all in